Another aspect of interpretation, please the next slide, yes, slide on the part. Another aspect of interpreting Sharia rule, you should be able to evaluate the various Sharia rules related to one particular aspect. For instance, which is worse, borrowing as interest by a company or issuing preference shares? The two are not acceptable from a fiqh point of view, but they are not equally bad. You as an economist must be able to have a preference ordering. The things which are prohibited, you must know which is worse and which is just bad. And the things which are permissible or even mandatory, you should be able to arrange them from better to best, from bad to worse. There is a saying.
Dr. Anas, can you just wait for a minute? Dr. Anas? Yeah. Can you just wait for a minute? We just want to make sure that the brothers in Pakistan, can you hear? Is everything okay? Dr. Atiq.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam, Dr. Atiq. Is everything okay? There is an echo with
Sorry,
your...
we can't see Dr. Anas Zarqa. Only your picture is missing.
They can't see it.
And
very distorted, the sound. I couldn't even understand what, but I heard the word I can't see. Maybe they are unable to see.
Should I resume?
There is a lot of echo and feedback, but I'm not sure if they are having the same issue with
Dr. Atiq?
with the sound.
Now it's clear.
Brothers in Pakistan?
yes,
Do you see the presentation, or you see the video of Dr. Anas, or our video? What do you see exactly?
only Jeddah Center. We can only see you.
I see.
Ask them
But you cannot
if
see.
they
You cannot see the
call
presentation.
by mobile, and I talk to
No.
Okay. How about this? The voice of Dr. Anas Zarqa. Do you hear it clearly?
Yes, now I can hear you.
Yeah, it is getting better, but
Yeah, but there is some feedback and distortion sometimes.
Yeah,
now
that
when
is
you said-
that is because many microphones are open. Yeah. How about now, Dr. Atiq?
Now it's great. Now, right now.
Well, what do you see? Do you see the presentation, or you see
Now
our
it's
video?
not.
only we get different windows showing each center, but no focus over Dr. Anas Zarqa.
Okay, that's fine. As long as you can hear Dr. Anas Zarqa clearly, you are receiving his voice in a good way.
Continue.
Okay, Dr. Anas, I think we can continue. Go on.
Continue. All right.
Yeah.
Now,
All other sites to mute their microphones, please. Thank you.
okay. Part of the interpretation by economists of Sharia rules should give them the ability to arrange rules from bad to worse and from good to better. It is attributed to Sayyidina Ali ibn Abi Talib radiallahu anhu, and I saw it also attributed to Sayyidina Amr ibn al-As, a saying, very, very wise saying. It says, the fiqh, الفقه ليس الفقه أن تعرف الخير من الشر بل أن تعرف خير الشرين. This I put for you in English. Deep fiqh is not merely knowing right from wrong. Rather, it is knowing which of two wrongs is better and which of two rights is worse. That it should be able to arrange. So you have many things which are halal, but what is better from an economic point of view, from a social point of view? This is your job as an expert. The faqih gave you the idea that this something so is permissible, and also something else is permissible. It is your job as economist, as a financial expert, to say which is better of the two, which is worse. This is very crucial, because in application, we all the time have to make choices, and not all halal is not the same. Halal are not born equal, and haram are not born equal. They have different degrees of goodness or bad. Now, take an example about this. Please, slide number 12. Slide number 12. We know that Muslim economists have discussed the participatory modes of finance, like sharika, like mudaraba. These are participatory modes of providing finance to business. They are all halal. Also, we know there are other modes which are based on sale, like selling something for a deferred price. So both mudaraba as a financing tool or sharika is permissible, and also selling something for a deferred price, another mode of finance, is also permissible. Which is better? Well, economists have established that the participatory modes of finance are more efficient.
Excuse me, here is Imam al-Awza'i. We are not hearing anything at all.
They are also
We don't hear anything. I mean, the voice is not clear and we don't hear anything.
And they improve economic stability. So, participatory modes of finance are really superior on more than one count, are superior to sale-based modes of finance. A question. They are all halal, but which is better? Why didn't Sharia confine us to use only participatory modes if they are so much better than sale-based modes? Why? It is not the job of fiqh to answer this question. It is the job of economists and financial experts. So, what the answer? Let me just give a brief. What is the answer briefly to that question? Why did Sharia not confine us to use participatory modes of finance only? Why did it permit us to use something which is less good also, which are the sale-based modes? The answer, number one, you cannot always apply participatory modes. There are many practical situations where you any mode based on profit sharing is not applicable. Sometimes you want to build something which does not produce visible income. The government may want to build just a military airfield, military airport. It will not generate income. They cannot finance it on participatory modes because there is no income, visible income generated. You have consumers who want to buy something on credit, or it could be even food or clothes. No visible income that can be divided through any part of partnership. So one reason why Sharia did not confine us to partnership mode is that it is not always possible to satisfy all types of financing needs. This is number one. Another very important answer, sometimes it is possible to apply some type of musharaka, but the risk is very high that one partner may really cheat the other. So people are reluctant in these situations to enter into partnership. In this case, Sharia opened the door for another type of financing where you do not have to monitor the performance of the other party. You can tell him, okay, I'll rent you this truck. You have to pay so much per month. I don't care what you carry with it, how much money you make. It is none of my business. At the end of the month, you have to pay me every month so much. You don't have to monitor his performance. Whereas if you tell him, you take this truck, my truck, carry with it goods, and whatever money we make, we split so much proportion for you, so much for me. Well, he may carry so many things and not tell you. How can you check? It is very difficult to measure the performance. So, economics and reality tell us that even though modes of finance that are based on profit sharing in different ways are not always applicable, and sometimes even when applicable, it is not, people don't want to go into it because it is highly costly to monitor the performance honesty of the other partner. So here we do see this matter of interpretation being important, and this can be done only by knowing some economics and finance. Let us move to slide number 13 about interpretation also. Under the next slide, please. Yes, this slide is good. Yes, what you have is right. Now, you take in the matter of interpretation this rather hard question. Tawarruq and murabaha both are acceptable to some fuqaha, to many. Of course, not all fuqaha, but tawarruq is acceptable to many. And so is murabaha. So both things are permissible. Both modes of financing here are permissible from a fiqh point of view. But we economists, at least many of us, myself included, we consider murabaha to be good and tawarruq to be bad. Why? Both of them are sale-based. both of them generate debt.